can opener and make you jump.
What? And what I would.
Is he used to be an outsider or is he an inside dog? He's an outside dog?
They got the pool and shit.
Oh, this your grandma's dog. I mean, not T's grandma's dog, the one the house we went to.
Yeah.
I didn't even see. Was the dog there?
Yeah. Like out by the pool and shit. Like with the cats and all that.
Yeah, I was like, we went outside, but I don't remember seeing no dog.
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting.
He's like a damn house cat and shit. He just be right up under.
Hey, he
How
chilling.
you doing, Z?
I feel you on that, man.
You recording now?
Yeah, I went ahead and started some.
Niggas kept bundles under their belly. I'm a motherfucking young money. A motherfucking cash money millionaire, cash money Machiavelli. They say dress to kill while I look better, ready for anything. It's covered like spaghetti. I'm a nice young D-boy, baby. I digest your man like a T-bone, baby. Yeah, keep on, I got the heat on.
It comes out sometimes to use the bathroom. That's about it.
Oh, your neighbor?
Yeah, that's about it.
Oh yeah. Cut the music up in the phone, Stu. My hair is blocked.
Yo.
My shit growing like my money.
No camera, no nothing. We chilling.
Let's go.
We chilling today.
Together. When it's record time.
I say no Chad Butler to start this. Man.
Oh,
I ain't figure you was gonna start with Hove anyway, but at least some Chad Butler.
What am I starting with Hov for?
It's God's birthday. You know what I'm saying?
Oh God, it
You know
is
what I mean?
December 4th.
But you know, I mean, we in the South, so I'm gonna respect the Pimp C first. You know what I mean? I figured he started with that, but you know, disrespectful motherfuckers.
My bad.
Play your Weezy though.
Nah, I was, to be honest with you, I was just vibing. I didn't even think about. I didn't realize what the date was. That's an interesting.
I saw a very interesting tweet about this nigga too.
What about Pimp?
Nah,
Wayne. Since you want to get
I
some
gotta
Pimp.
find that shit. Is that again?
Now let me tell you, fucking bitches by the pimp name C. I ain't.
Why is it doing that?
Can't even
You not gonna pull the mic up?
Can't even pull up a good quality Pimp C joint, man.
Right.
So disrespectful.
It's the Spotify be tripping when I'm when I'm trying to do multiple things.
I gotta fuck with that title.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do this for Pimp C. Even though this ain't Pimp C, I'm doing this one for Pimp C.
DJ Pillsbury, the fucking Don.
DJ Hotheads, aka Mr. New Year's.
Ghetto All-Stars.
Take it off, bitch, bend over, let me see it. Take it off, bitch, bend over, let me see it. I say take it off, bitch, bend over, let me see it. Take it off, bitch, bend over, let me see it. Okay, I've been the galaxy in the sky. Rain hit my building, make my wonder cry. My uncle on that gin, it's like genocide. We got them pillar sacks, we can have a pillow fight. When my girl left, I wasn't feeling right. And despite she extra nice, she started catching feelings, I'ma catch a flight. She say I hurt her feelings, now she dating dykes. I'm glad this ain't no movie, you ain't acting right. Okay, take that shit off, bend over, let me see it. Take that shit off, bend over, let me see it. I say take that shit off, bend over, let me see it. Take that shit off, bend over, let me see it.
It's an animal. It's don't do animal things. We don't.
I say take that shit off, bend over 10 soldiers. We the opposite of bend sober. Girls on
Like the
each shoulder. Codeine and cream soda, different weed
Look wet.
odors. California, you can smell it in a coma.
Not the wet deuce.
Man, he about to pee in this motherfucker. Yo.
Yo, dogs are wild, man. Yeah, dogs will literally take over your whole spot.
Oh yeah, man. Look, I can't even chill on the couch where I want to chill, man. All the time, man. You want to be right there.
Yeah, see, I'm glad I don't got
You
that
ain't gonna
door
fit
open.
through that,
Right. Cause he got his ass stuck in there.
He clearly knows it's a doggy door.
He trying to do the math in his head.
He looking like
He's like, I don't know if I'm gonna fit through here.
he might actually. Go walk that off, my boy.
And everybody flies private. New watch, you know what time it is. Watchers, they can't stop us. The prophets, biatches. No one man should have all that power. The clock's ticking, I just count.
Watch what? What?
The dog.
What you mean, like?
Like you can't like bathe them every day.
No, I don't think so. I don't think you're supposed to.
Luckily, she took him to the room
Beforehand. No, I mean, you gotta have all of that done. That's the last thing you're trying to do is wash and bathe the dog.
Brand new, got it.
Pull it closer
As
to
soon
me.
as he came back from the groom, I went to go pick him up and shit. So this nigga moving like he was on vacation.
Hey, that man in a whole new spot.
Man, walking all over the crib, all up in the couch and shit. You know what I'm saying? In my spot on the couch. That's really what, you know.
I'm not.
Is he?
You better than me.
Is he normally like a couch dog?
Oh, yeah. I mean, no, because his grand.
Pull it closer. Just pull it closer.
T's grandma don't fucking, let him up on the couch
See,
like
then
that
that
and
means
stuff.
he know better.
Of course. Not. Yeah, he doing it because he on vacation. He
know
think he's
better.
slick. And I'm slack, you know what I mean? So it's like, all right, whatever, man. Go ahead, shit.
Listen, it's something right here he like. Like right there. It's probably just a piece of concrete for him to sit down. But
No, it ain't no concrete. That's the edge of it right there. That's what it did.
Your Highness.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Coronavirus! Coronavirus!
What it do, baby?
What's good, nigga?
Donations. Gifts. Yeah, ho!
I like this right here. Come on.
For real. What's good? We are live. If you made it this far, you already know what it is. Top Flight, Roll Wheel, Chef Don T in the building.
Sure.
We here outside enjoying nature, sitting on the back patio. No cam today.
Coolest
Straight
time
audio
of
work.
the year in Florida.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Perfect time of year.
Everywhere else is going to be either too cold, it's going to be dummy hot.
Which is crazy because it should be a lot colder right now.
it really should be.
Like a
though.
whole
Yo,
lot
for the past,
colder.
2-3 winters, it hasn't been as cold.
It hasn't been.
But this is the worst.
Global
one.
warming.
This is the
Probably.
warmest winter.
Probably.
Because even last year around this time, we at least had consistent 60s, 50s.
Yeah, it's still 80 degrees outside.
Exactly.
That's true.
Like Thanksgiving normally is
Just pull
cool.
it up. Just
you
put it
know?
to where you ain't got to move.
Like 65, 70,
Yeah, like
something like
and even early in the morning or late at night, you might get a 40.
that. Mm.
It was so hot last week.
Yeah, weather
like-
right now is
We packed sweatsuits and jackets and stuff for the weekend, and
end up wearing shorts.
yeah, I'm like, I don't think that there wasn't one day out there that was cool.
Mm-mm. How was your Thanksgiving, bro?
I was chill, bro. I was
Okay.
vibing.
It was good.
This little nigga here, man. Yeah, we was chilling, man. You know what I mean? Had it at, I had like a little early Thanksgiving at my aunt's crib and then, celebrated at T's people. So it was cool, bro.
Can't go wrong with that. Ours was pretty good. We was out there and dealing with that Disney traffic. Lord have- well, I wouldn't even say we was.
No.
I mean, we
Was
wasn't
y'all in town or y'all?
We was in
I thought y'all went out of
Kissimmee.
town. Okay, well, all right, out of
in
town.
town. Bruh, it literally took us 2 hours
Yeah.
to get from here to where was we at? We wasn't even really in Kissimmee. We was in like,
No, we was in Kissimmee.
but we was in like early, like the beginnings of Kissimmee. Because I mean, we was really like, well, how far was we away from
Like
like
by
the
Old
Disney
Town?
stuff? Was it Old Town? I don't know where we was.
No, we were probably like 18 minutes from Disney World. So we were still we were like middle Kissimmee.
Not even middle Kissimmee.
We were pretty much in middle Kissimmee, like right. Yeah,
I'm trying to think. Like
like
kind of.
45 minutes from here. Middle
but it took us
Kissimmee.
2 hours to get there because of traffic.
Yeah,
We literally left on the
On I-4?
busiest.
And then don't
No,
forget,
we didn't even take I-4. We took. What did we take? We took 408.
No, we took Turnpike.
Yes, and was still got caught in nasty traffic.
But it wasn't
believe it.
nasty traffic. Tell him what it was.
So-
you skipping around on the story.
So
Oh,
what
I'll
happened?
be leaving
Was,
shit out.
what happened was Google Maps sent us on this crazy route,
Quickest route.
quickest route, but like
According to them.
right. And like if you looking at it on the thing, you know how normally it'll show you what traffic looks like with the red. You know what I'm saying? You get the long red line for traffic. Well, in this particular route, there was no red line, no nothing to signify that there was going to be traffic. So we took this route, and we should have known this route was sketchy when we basically had to like take a turn onto like a dirt road,
Oh yeah.
and then it paved off again, and then we went back into a dirt. What?
We should have known before that when we had to get off of the exit and come all the way across to get to the light to make that left. Remember that nasty turn to get over there?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. The little dirt road we had
I'm
to
talking
get
about
on.
before the dirt road. Remember we had to cut across.
Oh yeah, because when we came off the whatchamacallit, you had to get all the way into the left hand lane to like
Like off the highway.
yeah,
type
yeah,
shit?
yeah. You had like as soon as you get out the highway, you need to be in the far left lane to get to where you was going.
Mind you, we're now on I-4, so we're meeting all the people.
No,
What exit
we
was
weren't
that?
on. We weren't on I-4.
Babe, we was over there. Babe, yes,
That wasn't-
we were.
babe,
'Cause
that wasn't
I know where
I-4.
we was at.
That wasn't I-4 though.
What was that?
We got off on
I'm pretty sure that was international.
no. We got up on like I want to say not Apricot. What the? It's. I know it wasn't. We weren't on I-4 because we took the turnpike, so we wouldn't have got to I-4 on the turnpike. We had to pass. We passed.
You would have to pass like exit like 70 something or
That
like
might-
60 something.
I'm
to
trying
get
to
to the turnpike
remember
from the
because I know it wasn't I-4 when we was coming from because of where we came from taking the turnpike.
Right.
But I can't remember the name of the exit that we took.
Either
But
way,
like,
they had y'all going through Narnia and some
bruh. So we end up going through like this undeveloped neighborhood, right? We literally sat
That's the
in this,
setup.
bro. We sat in
wait.
one.
the
Sorry.
setup right
so
there.
you were talking about that turn. So
Right.
go back to the turn. So the turn wasn't even on a street. It was in a ditch.
Yeah, it was like, all right. So you know how you driving? You ever see like those? You ever see the triangle? I mean, like the diamond red joints. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't go this way. So you had to kind of like maneuver around that to get to the road.
Oh,
and
no.
at that point, I should have been like, "Yo, this
Y'all
is
in
weird."
Trump County.
So you pretty
crazy.
much you do
nah,
ride
man.
through, do.
But then we get back
up.
on. We got back on pavement, so it was like,
Okay,
okay, cool.
All right.
We drive it, and then we make a turn, and then literally like we look at like as we're turning in, you see a gate that is like a full like construction gate almost like, but it happens to be open. So it's like okay, but then all you see is like mounds of like dirt and shit. And we're like, what the fuck?
nah.
Mind you, we're in separate cars.
And this is at night y'all driving?
Yes.
Y'all
it done
bullshitting,
turned night
bruh.
at this point.
Y'all bullshitting. So I'm guessing no lights.
No lights on the street.
Yeah, nah. Y'all
Oh,
on
somebody
some
got stuck.
Somebody
in the
got
dirt.
stuck in the mound of dirt.
Oh, that's a setup. It's a setup. They was trying to jukes y'all. They was
That's
trying to
what
get you.
And she
We
got
thought
out the
that.
car and found a stick, like on Scooby Doo or something.
Yeah, like she was
It
gonna be able to
trying
pry the
like-
car out.
I'm like, oh my god.
Bruh, but you would think that it was so many people, bruh. Like when I
Taking
tell you,
that same
bruh,
route.
we sat.
At
It
least
literally had
1,000
to be
people.
maybe what? That couldn't have been a mile long.
No.
It wasn't even a mile
That would have
long.
been. That's probably like the
The-
only safe part about that shit. That was
Bro,
because there was mad people
the
there.
entire
So
time we were only 4 miles away
From our location.
Airbnb.
that's
And it
fucked
took
up.
us.
2
And it took
hours.
us almost from that point.
I'm
from
trying to
that
think what
point
part
forward,
of,
it took us
um,
like an hour and a half.
I'm trying to think what part of Kissimmee that is and shit. 'Cause I feel like I've drove past that shit like one time with Hollow, but like, cause it's like we went deep in Kissimmee. Type shit.
Dang,
We was over there where you know what I'm saying where all the little
Oh, Westgate.
Okay.
Okay, so there's two ends of Westgate.
Yeah.
On the left side of Westgate, that's where everything is very developed.
Mm-hmm.
On the right side of Westgate, they're still developing. So we were on that
It's
end
still
of
ghetto.
it where they had all the big vacation homes, not Westgate related. And then there was like a Culver's and all that over there, but we were literally right there. If you know where that Waffle House is, over there by Westgate.
Yeah, no, I've been on that side before.
Right
Yeah,
there, with the Shoney's, the Sizzlers, like those last locations, we were literally right there.
Okay.
So why the hell did that take like 2 hours and 15 minutes? That we'll never get back.
It was crazy. It was the craziest shit.
They must have gave you the holiday
the holiday route. I don't know what it was.
They were like, all right, we know everybody gonna be on the turnpike or I-4, so look, this is the best route. Nope.
We was sick.
It was, bro. When I tell you, we sat in a literally like it was just a mile, maybe a mile long segment of street for at least an hour and a half.
And mind
it was
you,
crazy
because we were in the middle of nowhere, we hungry, we thirsty.
There was no turning around.
What was the gas on?
The gas,
we had filled
thankfully,
up.
was
Yeah, we had
fine.
filled
Oh, okay, all right.
But the crazy part about it was there was no turning around. Like you trying to turn around would take longer because coming in was one way.
Yeah.
It was only just going in. There was no coming out.
And
Yeah,
we
it was
saw
crazy.
cars turning around.
Nah,
It's
see,
like,
that's at that point you just committed.
Y'all
committed.
But
Man,
then-
I popped me
then
some
we
edibles
saw-
in that bit. It
we
was
saw-
lit.
we saw a neighborhood,
Yeah.
and it's like, damn, I actually want to
Take
turn,
this route, but then it's like
I don't know where I'm going.
Right.
end
You
up
don't know
in
who
even
neighborhood-
more traffic.
Right.
You don't know who neighborhood that shit is. Y'all end up on some us type shit or whatever.
But it was an undeveloped neighborhood, so it was like
Literally.
just houses out there. But yeah, that shit was crazy. Like that traffic was nuts. That traffic was really nuts. But we finally ended up getting there. Thanksgiving was good. Can't complain at all. Definitely can't complain at all. Damn, I don't got no list on me.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm like looking out and I'm like, damn, what we gonna talk about?
I mean,
I'm
it's
like,
been
normally
some-
I look at it
right.
like a list right there.
It's the board is up there.
Oh,
only
I
put,
told
like, a
him
few
the
things on
student
there.
loans. I know I wanted to mention that. Thank
Well,
you, Jesus.
that they paused the student
Thank you,
loans.
Lord.
Oh yeah, for like until like June, right? Or some
Hallelujah.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
'cause-
think they still gonna try to fight it.
So
you know what I mean?
tell them, because I don't think we talked about how you did the little
Oh, yeah, I
the little
got
forgiveness
I got
thing.
approved.
You got
Yeah.
drop
Yeah.
explain.
So I did the forgiveness program application. Took like maybe 2 minutes in total. And I got my email saying, hey, just want to let you know you actually were approved, and because you had Pell Grant, you qualify for the higher one. I think that was 30,000 or 20,000, something like that.
20,000.
Some number. So I qualify for that. However, because they still fighting over it, it's like you still approved, but
Not officially.
it's
You know
not
what I
gonna
mean?
go through until they actually pass it. But in the interim, we're pausing it till June.
Yeah, I think they're doing the pause for everyone, because I did the same thing, but I didn't get a response saying I got approved yet. Because when I did it, like I got the little response saying, yeah, we received your application and whatnot, and
Have you
then the
checked
news
this week?
came out. Not the last thing I saw was them saying that it was whatever.
Go ahead and check your email and just look for email
Yeah.
from them, and they might say that you've already been approved.
Okay, all right, I'll double check
But
that.
some
Literally, the
people
last thing I
actually
saw
got
was
it forgiven already.
Like they got the bread?
Some people actually
Really?
made it through, but I don't
I haven't
know.
seen anybody
Because
say
I did
they
that.
got the
I did
bread.
that shit as soon as it opened up.
Yes, same.
Shit, cause she did that shit
night.
before me, and she said she woke up in the middle of the night, did that shit. I was still asleep.
I didn't see anybody say they actually got the bread already.
I
I
saw
need
some
to check
people
on that.
say it, but
I don't be.
I'm
people
trying to
be
figure
lying.
out.
You gotta see how they come up. You know
People
what I
be
mean?
lying.
Motherfuckers is not gonna pay that
You
shit.
send me 30,000 right now.
You know what I mean?
And that's why I
That
was.
shit might go to, you know what I mean?
But think about just think about if they just really start handing out $30,000, $20,000 checks.
It
to
literally
people.
changing lives. Literally changing lives.
It's gonna go crazy.
It is. If you smart,
And then I'm gonna be
it's
mad
gonna
I ain't
help.
took student loans out in college.
Right.
Now I'm over here like, God damn. Nah, I'm behind the 8 ball for real. I should have went and just maxed that bit out. Let's go back, shit.
Let's go back.
I'm about to go back now.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I be thinking about that too. Like,
What?
I didn't take out as much as I
As you
could
could
have.
have.
I'm
I'm
glad I
like,
did.
dang, I should have
I know people who was taking max loans
I
out
know.
every semester
for no reason.
just so they could live on campus and You
To
know what I'm saying?
live.
Like,
Yeah, just to live.
no job, no nothing, just live. Like,
But then you think about it. Obviously, I was a student a few times at this point. When you work study, you making $8, $9, maybe $10 now, and you can work up to 20 hours a week. At the end of the semester, it's gonna equate to the same amount of that loan. So why not just take out the loan and not work? That's literally what happened. That's why these people are taking out maximum loans. The money still come out to the same without me having to actually work for it.
I'm glad I didn't take out max and shit, man. Like I said,
I wish I would have took out something.
I mean, we definitely took out something, but
I took
we took out what we thought would be manageable, which
I
is
took
still, you know
none.
what I mean? So
I took not a nair college loan out.
No, that's a blessing.
I know that much. They
That is a
give me that
blessing.
They
shit.
say that now.
They do the forgiveness
You
and
getting
send that
it
bread.
back. It's not no. If it's coming back at this point,
It's not
I
coming
fucked
back.
up.
It's not coming back when
I could have went and did what I really wanted to do.
But
Right.
most people loan debt is over
Yeah, I know.
$50,000-$60,000. So giving us half off is nice, but all of it would be wonderful. I'm not complaining though. I'm not complaining.
Hey, look, man. Get how you live, man. Get what you
Right.
can. You know what I mean?
Hey,
Think about them doctors and lawyers.
do what you got to do.
Mm.
If they giving it back, you better go get it. Shit.
Them 20,000 ain't gonna do nothing for them.
So the other biggest thing that's going on, speaking of schooling, biggest thing going on right now is Deion Sanders leaving Jackson State for
Yeah.
the University of
Colorado.
No, is it the University of Colorado or Colorado University? I think it's Colorado.
I know it's in Colorado. So.
Yeah, it's Colorado University, the Buffaloes.
But he said it's not true.
Nah,
Oh no, it's
he's
real.
going.
Yeah, he went. He's talked to his players and everything. He told them.
Nigga made a post on IG too.
Nigga made a whole. He done took a tour. They got that nigga a nice little statue. I won't say statue, but like a nice little presentation when he went on tour and whatnot. So
How you feel about that?
I appreciate you asking, bro. To be
I really don't want
honest
to hear
with
like
you,
because I know you. I don't want to say you were. I didn't know you were. I don't know if you were investing in it, but
Oh, yeah,
I know
yeah.
that.
I mean, you
what
know I'm a sport junkie, so,
Exactly.
like, all of this
I
one.
want to just kind of see
So-
where you coming from as a sports fan
When
and
it-
as a black man.
exactly.
Go.
So this situation, I see it for what it is, both ways. Because everybody wants to think everything is one sided. You know what I'm saying? It's just one way was right, one way is wrong. It's just like, no, two things can be true. You know, that's something I say a lot. Two things can be true. So do I fault him for, you know what I'm saying, leaving Jackson State for more money? I mean, the man was going from $300,000 a year to $5 million a year. Like, do I fault him for, you know what I'm saying, elevating his coaching status, elevating his coaching career? You know what I'm saying? Because that's going to just, you know, build on itself and that's going to take you to the bigger and better schools. No, of course not. Like, I want to see him win. I want to see him succeed. On the flip side of that, I would have liked to see him at least get his kids and that number one pick the number one prospect he got in Travis Hunter, get them to the NFL in that Jackson State uniform in that HBCU environment to show that, look, you can still go to these, you know what I'm saying, to the HBCUs and still reach the ultimate goal, which is the NFL.
Right.
Like, you don't have to go to Alabama just to get to the NFL. You can go to you know what I'm saying, a Jackson State, a Alcorn, a FAM, a BCU, whatever.
Right.
How long was he over at Jackson?
3 years.
Okay.
He's been there
I
3
thought it was
years.
2. Okay.
He's been there 3 years.
thought he said
He's
it
been there
was
3 years. And I think this is Travis Hunter, I think, who, like I said, who's the number one prospect coming out of high school. Chose to go to a HBCU. He could have went to literally any school in the country. Any, Alabama, LA, they all wanted him. He went there because he believed in what Coach Prime was telling everybody. I want to, you know what I'm saying, I want to bring the light to the HBCUs. I want to bring the light and show that there's talent here as well. And he did that. He did that. In 3 years, he did that. Do I wish he would have stayed just a little bit longer to really, I feel like, see that crop through? Like I said, his kids and that number one prospect, yes. But I don't fault him for leaving. I mean, when at the end of the day, him transitioning to the bigger schools also helps in those other black coaches get
Right.
coaching jobs at bigger schools as well. So
And
I-
that, and
And
the
that's the
money that go
argument.
with it too.
exactly.
And that's the
So
argument that I was seeing a lot on everywhere.
like
really.
it's
You know what
it's
I mean?
really hard to tell someone, hey, look, what's 300,000? What's 5 million times the, like how many
Exactly.
times, you know what I'm saying, is that, you know what I'm saying, like
It's like more than a 500% increase. Like,
what am I supposed to
I
like?
have to do this.
But for me, my issue with it was I don't like the choice of school. I'm not mad that he left Jackson State to go to a Power 5 school. I'm mad he left to go to Colorado. And because I think he could get a lot better jobs than Colorado.
Of course.
They haven't won a bowl game in 20 years.
Of
Like, I
course.
get it, him going there and resurrecting. I mean, I think they used to be good at one point, like
I think that's what
in the
they're going for,
80s or some
probably.
shit.
It's
But
probably-
like,
It's the money, babe.
no. I know the money, but I think if he sees that crop through that I was talking about to the NFL, I think you go from a Jackson State to maybe a Auburn, or maybe a, you know what I'm saying, or maybe a Clemson, or maybe a Florida State by that time. You know what I'm saying? You can fuck a Colorado, you know what I'm saying? We can jump to the top to where we don't have to go through a Colorado, and then maybe next year he has to go to, I don't know, South Florida or some shit,
But, I
or
mean,
UCF, or you know
stepping
what I'm saying?
stones.
And the thing about Prime is what he was doing at Jackson State. Again, I feel like if he just waited a year or two, the stepping stone is bigger. You don't have to. Colorado ain't the only one throwing you bread. South Florida ain't gonna be the only one throwing you
the
bread.
foundation isn't strong enough yet for him to leave.
I don't think so. That's my take on it.
Oh, okay. I agree with
That's
that.
my take on it. But I don't. Again, I don't fault him for leaving.
$5 million.
I would have did the same. Like, look.
would've
I
left
gave y'all
yesterday.
3 years. Y'all got all of a sudden HBCUs are being shown on TV. They just had their championship game on ESPN2 yesterday. So like, he's done what he said he was gonna do. So I'm not gonna sit here and say, oh, he was a sellout or this or that. Like, those people are stupid. Me personally would have liked to see him just see that crop that he came in with, get to the league, be like, look, I got 3 or so first or second round draft picks coming out of here. I did that. Now you literally can probably go wherever you want. They make room for Prime.
I feel you.
So again, I don't fault him at all.
If anything, he just left. You feel like he just left prematurely. That's all.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was never gonna. I mean, I never saw him staying there long term.
I
Like
guess
that wasn't happening.
I guess my question is, okay, you saying other schools were interested in him, right?
South, apparently it was between Colorado,
Mm-hmm.
USF, and I think Cincinnati, if I'm
Okay.
not mistaken.
Good schools. What was they throwing at him?
USF was probably trying to lowball that.
Yeah, I don't think USF threw enough bread,
It was
and
not
I don't think Cincinnati threw enough bread either.
And so then I really do think it was a power move and money move. I'm going to go where the bread at. Let me see if I can get this program together in 1 to 2 years.
Which he probably
now
will be able
I
to
can
do.
get that $20 million contract that I'm looking for as a head coach for a college or a university. Like,
Right. Because remember, he
I
doesn't.
think
He's been
he
adamant
might be
about,
looking at it more so as on a portfolio type of thing. You know what I mean? I
tilt
think
it.
he might be.
You can just tilt it. There you go.
Damn. He might be looking at it more from like a portfolio, you know what I mean,
And-
type of
and I
aspect.
can't- and I
Like,
can't
all right,
knock him for
I
that.
did my shit here in Jackson or whatever, bomb. So now I'm going all the way to Colorado, this fucking school that, you know, really ain't been shit like that for a while. Let me build them back up and get that bread. Let them know, hey,
Exactly.
they paying that bread over here. Now wherever I go next, it's gotta be double digits or something. You know what I mean?
Him going to Colorado absolutely is opening the door for other black coaches to work as head coaches in Power 5 football, because it's not that many. It's really not that many. I think it's like, I'm trying to think off the top of my head. I don't even know if Kevin Sumlin's still a head coach somewhere. If he is, that's another one. It might be like 5 to 10 black head football coaches in the NCAA Division I. Might be like 5 to 10. So him going there, obviously I'm assuming he's gonna bring. Well, I'll say another downside to what he's done as well. A lot of those kids,
They going with him.
Yes. And and sadly, he's gonna leave Jackson State in shambles.
I don't think so, because I don't think he's going to take everybody with him, though, as far as the staff.
And that's the thing.
Maybe that's the agreement.
Take him with is one thing.
Them leaving.
Them leaving is something totally different. He had so many overqualified people on the staff. Like, he had former NFL coaches and stuff on his staff. They were there for him. So if they don't go with him, we got to go somewhere.
There's no value here at this point, so...
But we can't discredit that and say that there's no value, because
if your head coach is only making $300,000, what you think the assistant coaches are making?
Did he take a pay cut so that they can make a little bit more?
No.
They pay cut. That's probably all they had, and that's what we was arguing about in our group today, like the HBCU allocation of funds.
Yeah. Oh, now you know I know about that.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot to take into account. But I definitely feel as though, at the end of the day, yeah, he's right. He did what was. At the end of the day, he decided to do what was best for him, and I can't fault him for that.
Yeah.
I can't fault him for
Me
that.
neither. I would have did it too.
I mean, at the end of the day, like I said, I saw the sellout talk, and I was like, I was trying to look at both sides. I'm like, yo, y'all, like, it's really just black or white with y'all.
Because at the end of the day,
everybody holier than now. Everybody motherfucking.
I love my job right now.
Yeah,
but let the right paper come. I gotta tell my dog I'm out.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I love you. I appreciate you, but
I don't love my job.
And it ain't
right
like
now.
I ain't put it. And at the end of the day, like, I feel like that sellout shit is discrediting what he did at Jackson.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And
I agree.
and that's why I can't agree with that. Like, you know what I mean? You want to hate on the nigga for the move, you know what I mean? Go ahead, hate on the nigga for the move, but you know what I mean? Like, he still put in work and did that after he brought that program back up at that school.
Yeah,
and
they
shit,
went
you know
back
what I
to
mean?
back.
You know me, I don't fuck.
Oh,
You know me, I don't even fuck. I don't watch college football like that and shit. You know what I mean? I catch it on the humble, or whatever. But nigga, that I know about that shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he brought that program back up. So to call him a sellout, just
they won back-to-back conference championships.
Yeah, I mean,
back.
It's the same. It's the same shit that it's like the same shit they tried to do with LeBron.
Oh yeah,
They doing with LeBron back in the day and shit. You know what I mean? Now these motherfuckers, I don't think they gonna take it to that extreme. Is burning that nigga's jerseys, hopefully and shit.
Nah, so I seen there was a couple of clips,
Really?
like of at the championship game yesterday. Like, you know what I'm saying, they in the crowd. I forgot what song they was playing. Some song that was like, you know what I'm saying, if you gonna leave me, da da da, like in the crowd.
So I'm saying, man,
So,
like, y'all just, man, it's some soft ass shit, man.
yeah, it's wild. It's wild.
And ultimately, that's why motherfuckers end up just being for self. Because it's like, yo, all right, I do all this shit, and y'all still kind of, all right, well, fuck y'all then.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, fuck y'all. I'm out.
So
That's why I brought back that star clip.
I gotta check it out for a look at that. So speaking of more sports talk, Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, so the nigga
He plays today.
Yeah, and the nigga about to have his accusers in the crowd and shit, bro.
10 of his accusers and the attorney that was prosecuting him will be in the suite at the game.
For what?
Hey,
That man ain't do it.
hey, all I'm gonna say is this.
Well, no, I'm sorry. He did it, but they agreed to do it.
Because when this in situations where someone who has been sexually assaulted,
Why would I want to go watch this person?
Like, fam, like,
I don't want to see you ever again in my life. Now I'm finna be sitting up in the suite eating shrimp
That's
cocktail.
That's the part that I'm
Watching
mad
you.
at. That's the part that I'm mad at.
You're not on the 50-yard line with the hate
exactly.
signs.
You not there in
Disgusting.
the you not there in the
Big chillin'.
cold. You know what I mean? Rubbing your hands. You know what I mean? Nah, you in a
He done
fucking
paid
suite.
for
you
the
know what I mean? Eating
outfits.
shrimp a la carte, all kind of bullshit.
Oh, hell no, that's nasty.
Bubbly ass champagne and
Right.
shit. AC blowing on your neck. Fuck you bastard. Like,
we're outside, bro.
oh, my fault. Nah, that shit got me tight. I'm thinking about that shit. Like, yo, cause I knew they was gonna be at the game. I ain't know about the suite, bruh.
In the suite,
Dog, what?
But come on, come on,
speak on it.
come on.
Speak on it.
The suite.
You're not a victim if you out there cadoodling and come on. You're
all I can say is
putting a
this.
bad image
All I
on
can
women
say
who
is this,
actually
though.
did experience sexual assault.
You know what somebody
shut
said, and it had me laughing. They can afford the suite now.
Of course.
After the payouts and the settlements, They could
That's the
afford
fucked
being
up
in
part,
the
too.
suite now.
But see, and
I'm-
that's why I said like, they don't care about the players.
I'm at
yo.
the suite of a person who I said did something to me.
Right.
And me as the player, like
They're still paying for
Somebody
his
said,
salary.
I hope he do the DX suck it.
fam, every time, bro. It's either I'm gonna stunt and really just go ham, or I'm gonna just like on some disrespect shit, just throw this fucking game. And he got too much pride and do that.
Like, I was over here like, just think about, he's either gonna have the game of his life or one of the worst games ever. I don't think it's gonna be in between, because it's like this your first game back in like 2 years.
And technically, I probably could just throw, if I was on some petty shit, I could just throw the game and shit and plead like mental stress and shit. You know what I mean? Real shit. Stop it, nigga.
Yeah, he could countersue at this point.
Yo, that's
Mental duress.
these motherfuckers that did that accused me of this horrendous act. It scarred my life and all kind of shit. And y'all got me back in my first game back, and they in a fucking suite, bro.
He can actually probably
big
do
chilling in the
PTSD.
suite.
You know how soft them couches is in the suite, and them chairs is.
Listen, mental health is serious. You know they gonna listen when you start talking.
That's what I'm
about mental
saying,
health.
man.
He started 0 for 2. You know, I had to check.
That's what I'm saying.
0 for 2.
I'd be so tight, bro, and I'd plead that shit too. Be like,
That
yo,
shit's crazy. I would've never,
not,
like-
I could not perform.
There's no movement to me to say
What
I'm
do you
just
get out
gonna
of
go
that?
watch my
And like,
my
think about what
victim.
you
you're
out of
going,
that. That's
and
what
you're
I'm saying.
going
You
to
get
watch him
nothing out
do
of
what
that.
you going
What
to
he
watch
does,
him do
his
what
job.
he's done, his job, what he gets paid
To
$200+
do.
million for. Like, yo, I thought it was hilarious.
Like, are we going there to beat him up? Like,
I feel like if they was trying to make a statement, they need to be 50 yard, you know what I'm saying, right there behind the bench with the hate sign.
A
You know what I'm saying?
statement.
Like
I
said,
don't
man,
want-
it's the
I don't
suite
got
for
nothing
me.
to
That's the
say.
shit. That gotta be
Big
tight,
chilling.
fam. Like,
And you know the
word.
suite ain't going to be just a regular suite.
No.
It's
Big
not-
spread.
Whoa.
It's not
Hors
it's not-
d'oeuvres.
They gonna have lamb, bro. They
I
gonna
said
have all
hors
kind of
d'oeuvres.
shit. Oh,
It's
word.
not
Jumping
the
to the
suite
chop.
for me. It's
Charcuteries.
the fact that you want to attend.
And be in my, like, why are you being? That's like if Kobe's, you know what I mean? Garrett's dead. That's like if, you know what I mean? But
Let's not
Yeah,
go there. Let's
man.
not put Deshaun and Kobe in the same.
I'm just, you know what I mean? But
Kobe
you
had
right. You
one
got
accuser.
that. You got
boy
that.
He
You right,
had
you
like a
right.
40 ball of accusers. Think about this. This is just 10 they bring in.
I know.
Just
But
10.
still. All of it, the sweet like that, chilling. That shit crazy though. But
He probably
Hey,
going to be up there too. Like,
Now I need to go read about this.
why?
I want to know what other victims is, like real victims is.
I think it was like 28 or something. Yeah, he had a lot. He had a lot of people coming out saying that he was
Because he just like people touching on him.
clearly. Hey,
He has a complex.
I just thought it was kind of crazy that they bring in the accusers to the
That's
suite.
weird.
I
don't
it just
like
doesn't
that.
make much sense to me.
accusations. I gotta find
Right.
that. I gotta find that clip. Yeah,
It just doesn't make much sense to me.
Yeah,
accusations.
it's actually kind of distasteful and tacky, but maybe that's
Let's,
how people
let's take
heal.
they gonna pull up in the Sprinter. Are they all coming together? Are they
Oh,
carpooling?
man.
I mean, look, you can't.
It's
you
the
can't-
little
you
logistical
can't,
things for me.
you can't tell people how to grieve. You know what I'm saying? Or how to deal with their shit.
It's the logistics for me. Y'all carpooling.
they
Is
showing
the
up.
attorney bringing y'all in on on a bus? Like I hate
No,
Deshaun Watson.
it's gonna
Oh,
be
they
a
definitely a
helicopter.
limo type
Tour
shit. A
bus.
helicopter.
Helicopter.
You know what I mean?
Not
Some fly
helicopter.
shit,
They
bro.
gonna come
Some
in
fly
on
shit. They got the
parachutes.
yeah, the
Come in
little
like
Uber
Power
fleet or some shit.
If they coming in on a parachute and they busting out with the "We hate you," maybe I'm
I'm
cool
with
with
it.
it. But if they
If
just
you're not
there
gonna, if y'all not gonna run on the field or something,
stunting in the
public
red
stunt,
bottoms that he paid for,
Nah, I'm good.
in the expensive purses,
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's a lot of things going on right now that I don't like.
this sound like it was an agreement.
It sound like the attorney or whoever was prosecuting him was just like, bro, I'm not done with this.
Right.
Y'all gotta come on.
And he's gonna take us to a game. The most
He probably
expensive
got
one.
lifetime tickets type shit.
Right.
Like, I don't even know.
This is crazy. The victim suite, like
The victim suite.
I can't.
The victim suite.
Yo, that's nuts.
Hey, no, that's what that is.
The victim suite.
That's the name of the episode.
What is
I
this world
appreciate
coming
that.
through?
That, to be honest with you, the world as of right now has become the victim suite. Like,
Yeah, man.
being the victim is
So, yeah,
profitable.
that's big
It's
business, bro.
It's big business being the victim right now for
yeah?
anything.
Interesting.
It is.
Hey, look, I'm trying to find man. Look, I'm trying to find a way to come up soon. victim of the times.
Who you telling?
Man, you got niggas victim of
I mean, look at whatchamacallit.
I mean, we actually all are
Chris
victims
Paul
right
a victim.
Chris Paul, big victim.
That nigga was just showing.
now. Is it true?
I don't know, but
Are they friends?
it's a sticky situation.
I just, for me,
And why you telling?
but that, and it's not even that he told.
And
It's
if-
how he did it.
And if it was true, why did you stay?
I told you why
Yo,
he stayed. That man,
He might be a cook. I'm gonna tell you like this. He might be a
He
cook.
said he used to watch the flick before they ever got like a bunch before
That
they
nigga's
ever
a
got
smut
together.
peddler and a cuck.
He used to with her and Ray J.
Yeah, that nigga porn addict, yo.
And apparently he was showing Kim's dudes to the people who was working at Adidas and shit. I heard Kanye was doing wild shit.
When they was married?
Yeah, just like recently, yeah. Like as of like the past 2-3 years or some shit. Yeah, nah. Nigga was bugging.
He's a wild guy.
Yeah, but nah, it like,
I mean,
bro.
you know what? Showing her nudes, I mean, they're kind of out there already.
That is true. Those are Googleable.
Not saying that he's not wrong, but
But nah, you can't do that. You can go to jail for that.
that
And why is you dry snitching, bro? Like
The
No,
way
he
he did
wasn't
it,
dry snitching.
he dropped it on some like Joker type shit.
yeah. Oh, by the way, this is what I call
He was fucking my wife. Like what? What?
that nigga, bruh.
and his
what,
wife at home like
What was Chris? What you think Chris Paul was doing at the time?
this man was
Where you think that nigga was at in the house?
To be honest with you, have you ever argued with your girl at work? Tell me you've argued with your girl at work before.
Have you argued at work?
No, I'm.
Mind you, I work from home too, so.
Right. Tell me it's not a different type of arguing when you at work. But see, it's different. Have you ever argued at work where like you work amongst
In the
people?
office, yes. All right, so not my
That's-
current girlfriend, my ex, but yes,
Bruh.
that's stressful as fuck.
Bruh.
Very stressful.
That's probably what Chris Paul was going through. He was probably. It probably felt like. Wait, what you looking
Making me
at?
nervous because I know he used the bathroom over there.
You think he's eating the shit?
Okay, good.
No,
He must be
ain't-
trained.
You know, he is. Yeah, he ain't on that.
That's definitely where he was at.
Ayo, Skilly.
Lavender.
That's the dog name.
Yeah.
Lavender.
You know what?
Wait, what? Lavender.
It's like
Spell that.
lavender, but lavender, I think. Real, mad elegant name, I know.
Lavanda? That's
Yeah.
your name, honey.
That's
Yeah,
hilarious.
Yeah, that's his name. Oh, you want to come beside? No, you still got the same spots.
You out there for the. But nah, that like I really felt like Chris Paul probably felt
Don't
like
do that,
he
bro.
was, Yeah, that noise. Don't be making it. Are you talking, my boy?
Yeah.
Outside.
Anyway.
Cooler. But yeah, I don't like. I feel like Chris Paul was probably in a situation where like he immediately had to like step away from whatever he was doing when he seen that shit and was like, bro, what the fuck's going on? Like,
I
when
think he was home. What if he was home? Because remember, like that shit was late at
And you
night.
think he still probably got up and was like, hey, oh wait,
I tried to look up this.
that house big enough to where he found.
That's why I tried to
something
look at
do.
the nigga crib and shit. So I was trying to see what wing of the house this nigga was on or where he was at.
This was late at night.
Yeah, he tried that shit
His
before
wife
he went
was
to bed.
up.
Okay.
You think she saw it first?
And she punched him in his sleep to figure out what was going on.
I don't.
This
yo,
is the female
Hey, nah,
perspective.
I don't think.
that
I don't
happened?
I'm
even
gonna punch
think.
you in your sleep if you
If
talk
that happened?
something like that.
I don't think she swung. That's one of them where like
She choked him?
Nah, I think she was just watching that nigga. She didn't go to sleep. She was just watching that nigga. She said she had the fucking tweet in her hand, side eyeing
just
this
kept
nigga.
looking at him like, should I hit him in the face with an iron
think she
or?
hit him in the chest? She hit him
nah,
some way to
cause
wake him up.
cause a nigga. It's like intuition.
feel it?
A nigga, you could feel with something. You know what I mean?
Really?
So that nigga might have been sleeping like this. You know what I mean? He might have been sleeping like this.
But why he sleeping like that if nothing ain't happened yet?
Cause he probably, long day, like your young man probably went to practice. All right, babe, for the knockout real quick. You know what I mean? Cause
Yeah, 'cause
what
they
day
in the
was
middle
it?
of the
What day
season.
was it? What day?
They mid-season, so he might not even been there.
She might have been in the hotel and she might have blew that phone
Oh
up.
shit, true.
Like I said, arguing at work. That man had to step out that team hotel.
Dog.
She trying to
I need a day. Hey, say I'm hurt. I will be back. Like I have to go home
That nigga
now.
was- who else on the team was probably up with that nigga? Cause somebody else on the team probably saw it first.
somebody
Nigga
was
probably
like-
text that nigga like, bruh.
Who was that? I seen somebody that was like, Devin Booker threw him the alley. Cause he dates Kendall Jenner.
It's like, bruh.
And I know you seen the picture with Drake and his boys.
This nigga's so fucking petty. That nigga
Bro,
such a
with all
sassy-
with the Chris Paul jerseys.
That nigga's such a sassy nigga, bruh.
Bro, can we talk about this? Can we
Nigga
talk
evil,
about
but that nigga
this?
sassy as fuck.
The term sassy. Oh my god. I don't think I've ever seen it used so much all of a sudden.
Sassy?
Bruh.
That nigga's a sassy nigga.
Have you
but-
seen this? Have you seen women talk about the sassy man apocalypse?
I've seen it.
I know you've seen it.
No,
You've never
my
seen
algorithms do not work like that.
Bruh.
I can't.
They've been talking about this for
A minute.
like 2 years now.
Nah.
Yeah,
Oh.
like since the
Shit.
pandemic.
The sassy men apocalypse. And it's like, it's funny to me how
This nigga side eyeing. That shit funny as fuck. Man.
it's funny to me how they be trying to make everybody so
Feminine.
1, 2, but we're supposed to be so accepting of others who are gay and are quote unquote actually sassy, right? Right. But the first thing I want to say, I don't want to just say black women, but women period, do to slander a man is what?
His sexuality
Every time.
or his manhood.
Every time.
In
Oh, yeah,
regards
man,
to
that's
the
right.
size.
No.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
That'll
yes,
hurt a
that's
man's
true.
pride.
That's true. But niggas have built a mental block up for that. Like, we already know the little dick shit is gonna happen regardless. If I hit, it's really irrelevant. You lose. Like, you lost. Small or not.
End game, you know what I
lost.
mean? Whether
You lost.
I can either beat the game on easy or hard. You know what I'm saying? Still beat the
I
game.
won. Like, at the end of the day, I won.
Still get
So,
that achievement. You know what I mean?
You can pull that card all you want. The only ones that affect is the niggas who did not have the sex. If we had sex, that shit is irrelevant. You can call me as little as you want. I beat will win. That's the big joke for that word. But no, the first thing I'm gonna do is call a man sassy. And it's weird that nigga just took off.
Oh, you see somebody passing, that's why.
Oh no. That's why I was hoping he didn't go. That gate on the right.
He been there.
He should be hurt. But it's just weird that now that's the new slander. Like, that's the new
But it's also the younger generation.
between that sassy and weird. Like, those two words have just become like, you call somebody sassy, they be ready to fight you. You call somebody weird, they be ready to fight
But
you.
it's not us. It's the younger generation.
Think so?
Yeah.
I don't think it's weird too. It's goofy.
It's the younger generation
Is
that
it?
started
I
that.
think it's weird. I was called weird as a kid. That shit was endearing. Now, don't call me weird. Like,
It's offensive.
that's offensive now. Weird is offensive now.
Nah, man, I don't think the sassy shit
It's
is new. I
offensive
think it's
if you
always
take
been
it
there.
that way.
I just don't. I feel like I just hear it so much more now. When
TikTok.
yeah, that's true.
Who on TikTok?
I just hear it so like I just be saying sassy this, sassy this, sassy that. I be like, bruh. I remember when that was really offensive. Like,
And now it's
you call a nigga sassy, like nigga will box you up.
And they call you sissy, nigga, might kill you.
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe yeah,
It's a sissy?
It's the sissy one.
Sissy was not.
That's
Sissy's
that's
old.
the issue. That maybe that's what I'm getting them mixed up.
That they get sissified.
Bruh. They used to them old
wrong with
heads
y'all
used to
kids?
throw that shit around all the time. That shit used to be hilarious to me.
Get to catch your ass whooping.
Between
Sissified.
sissy- Like, they used to say sissy when we were saying faggot all the time.
They used to say it on TV.
Mm-hmm.
All them 90s episodes.
Yeah, man. It is what it is.
But Drake is a sassy nigga though.
Very petty as hell. You know what I mean? Like that. And for him to do that, see, Kanye could have got that nigga clapped while he was still a billionaire. Still.
Nah, that money ain't holding up no more. That shit dead.
Man.
That nigga said they locked me out of my Apple Pay.
See, so I don't
Like,
fuck with
damn,
Apple
nigga.
Pay now.
You know me, bro. I do not fuck with
Motherfuckers,
Apple Pay.
them niggas just say, wait, hold up. Bloop.
I do not fuck with Apple Pay.
Man.
At all. I just don't like holding my money in Apple Pay. For
Yeah.
some reason, I can't fuck with it.
I just seen too many from working at Mac or working at Apple doing the tech support shit. I've seen too many motherfuckers get their accounts locked the fuck up and can't get back into it. Nah.
Only everything is on my phone. How do I get my Apple Pay? Do you know your Apple ID password? No. Oh. Do you have a new phone number than the phone number that was attached to your Apple ID? Yes.
Do you have two-factor authentication?
No.
Two-step.
No. Or like even if you do have the two-factor, they don't know the fucking phone number or that phone. Like I said,
Or
they
the
have a new
email.
phone number or they can't have. I don't have access to that email. Can't y'all just
No. Why do y'all make it for your protection?
Yeah, bruh. Oh my God. You want to talk
I used to
about
let them conversations, man. I
Dog.
loved them.
those conversations are the most frustrating to me. You know,
Frustrating
why?
but fucking hilarious.
Yes.
I love it.
Like,
I love it.
Like, yo, how many times do I gotta tell you, you're fucked? Like, simple as that. You're fucked. Like, they gave you 9 different things, and all you need was at least one, and you don't have none of them. Phone number. That's the thing. People will call in, right? This was a prime call. I locked out of my phone. I just got a new phone number 2 weeks ago. So the text message that's associated with my account is being sent to my old phone number.
And I ain't got it, so.
Okay.
What do I do?
And then the email is a very old email I used since I was 13, and I don't have access to that email anymore to get the verification.
2022, my guy. Like, what the fuck?
email. Like, it used to, bro.
Well, not even. Let's go back to 2016. It's 2016, though. What the fuck? How do you function? How you functioning right now, family?
Like, and that's what I used to tell people. I used to be like, when you get a phone, you need to put 2 phone numbers as your authentication. Like, always have somebody else on there just in case your shit go left and you can't get a phone call. Because I promise you, it's a lot easier to do that than have to deal with waiting 14 to 18 weeks possibly for them to security scrub your account. And then when you get it back, you ain't gonna have nothing in it.
Right.
It's gonna be naked. So it's just like, right. Apple is not in the business of helping you when you fuck up. They're not. You know, you fucked up. Like, simple as that. Simple as that.
Read them terms and conditions, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, like, you lucky you got tech support to call on. Like, that's just there
I remember one
to
time,
answer your stupid question.
I remember one of them slow ass days I actually tried to read through that shit one day. I was like, yo, let me actually read that shit, son. Or read some of it. Fam. Ironclad like a motherfucker, boy.
I'm not messing with none of this. So let me see what else is going on. What else is going on?
I mean, speaking of Apple, I mean, this nigga a Nazi, apparently, bro.
Who?
Yay.
Man.
I wasn't gonna talk about him on this podcast.
I did.
Oh, word, before. All right, you know, that segue out
say
that
that?
there.
You said you wasn't gonna give him no more.
Hey, at the end of the day, look.
Because that's what he wants.
All I'm gonna say is this, and all I've been saying is this. When the music drop, it's getting a spin. I went and listened to The Life of Pablo yesterday. When I tell you, no, was that yesterday? What's today?
Sunday.
No, so Friday.
Like I said,
I listened to The Life of Pablo on Friday. That shit sound even better.
unless he doing Push's production, I'm good on him. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just watch this shit unfold. This shit, there's a lot of, it's just a lot. It's a lot.
It's a lot. It's a lot going on. It's
is
really
a
a lot. And at the end of the day, I don't listen to none of it. There's
a lot of truths. There's a lot of lies getting spewed. There's a lot of just fuckery. It's a lot.
I stay away from it.
It's a fuckery potluck. You know what I mean?
I stay away from it. Like, did you actually go and watch the interview?
Nah.
Okay.
I don't fuck with you. I don't fuck with
You stay away from it.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, I seen some of the clips and shit, but
and how you even know that's him? I'm not going.
it's
You don't know it's him.
that's
don't
why
know,
I say it's a
bro.
lot, man. Like that nigga.
You don't know, bro.
Yo, that nigga is
That
the Joker for real. That nigga's the Joker for real. Son.
He went up there with whatchamacallit.
Oh my god.
With Buddy who owe a Billy. Alex.
Yeah,
Jones.
that's what I'm saying. That's the interview.
Bro, I'm not
Said,
gonna. Oh yeah, he owe $1 billion to the Sandy Hook victims.
He just filed for bankruptcy.
Bankruptcy, sure did. But no, it's crazy because when I seen I just seen it. I didn't hear nothing he said at first. But when I seen Ye sitting up there with Alex Jones, I was like,
When I seen that nigga,
there's nothing that could be good coming from
When I seen that nigga with the Pooh Shiesty on, that's when I was like, oh yeah.
When they said it was him, and then I see him up there, I was like, what could really be good coming out of this? I just refuse to. I just don't. I'm good. Like I said, I went and listened to The Life of Pablo on Friday. It's probably my favorite. It's become one of my favorite albums. Like, period. That's one of the very few albums that, like, I could just front to back. I think I skipped one song, if that. Oh, and I did Black Dollar versus Rich Forever. It's not close. Rich Forever. Because the second half of Black Dollar is kind of slow. The second half of Black Dollar is kind of slow. That second half of Rich Forever is bangers on bangers at the end of that as well. It's just a better complete project. I literally did it back to back on my way back from Naples. I was in traffic. This shit took me like 5 hours to go. The back half of Black Dollar is a little slow, bro.
And it ends on what? Dead Rappers, right?
That's and then go look at how Rich Forever ends.
I ain't gonna hold you. There's probably like 2 skips on that second half.
Of which one? Of
That's
Black Dollar?
I'm
Yeah.
gonna keep it a beam. There's only 2 skips. The rest of that shit go.
But it's slow though. It's a slow go.
I feel you. It's a different vibe. Like I said, it's 2 different projects to me. It's a vibe. But I feel you on that.
Like that second half of Rich Forever.
Cause the energy wise, it's still up.
It ends
so
with Stay Scheming. So it's like, and then Party Hard. I think what was it? I think
that was a
Party
Deco.
Hard.
Like I used to play that shit every time I used to go to Deco.
What? Party Hard.
Leave Deco. I mean, yeah.
Scheming or Party Hard?
Party
Both.
Hard.
Party Hard was my shit.
Yeah.
What a time.
Greatest shit style you ever did. Anyway.
I don't think I was super Deco.
No, definitely not. Absolutely not. You ain't get. You said 14? 13? No. Damn, that shit was long gone.
Yeah, I think 11 was the last year of Deco.
Shit, was it? I feel like that shit was. By the time I was coming here, like, cause I remember literally the first club I ever went to down here was Deco. That shit felt like the size of this patio, and there was 80 niggas in there.
Dog. No walking where.
No
right?
walking where.
That's why I just used to get drunk before I went in there, man. I didn't even want to go see the bar. Like, fuck that shit.
Deco was crazy. At that time, yeah, it was my first real college party, so I had a ball. I had a great time. Hold on, let me see.
Roxy was my first one. That was it.
So I remember going to Roxy as well. And then obviously it turned into Guilt, and then that was just like,
yeah. I went one time with my cousin, and when it was Guilt, I was like, nah, I'm good on this.
Nah, you sleep. You was crazy. I really wish we was like when we was working in the same building. I really wish we would have spoke back then.
True.
I was having the time of my life. Like, I used to come to work, fit in the car, go straight. Damn. Leave work. No, I mean this was call center.
I thought you were saying
that was when I was living in Palm Coast. I literally, like, when I would leave there at like 11, I'd go straight. It's like an hour trip to Palm Coast, back and forth. You know what I mean? Or it might be like a week or like a couple days where I might crash at Tavares' on my nigga PJ crib or some shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, man.
I used to literally fit in the whip, get off work, change, blah blah, straight downtown.
Cause see me, if I do that shit, I would go downtown, but yeah, I'm not going to like I wasn't going to Guilt at that time.
But see, back then, this is when Guilt, and this is when Guilt was free to get in.
You said the top shelf was like
$2 top shelf. With and all you can drink. All you can drink wells.
What day?
Wednesdays.
Oh, okay, that's why. I used to always go to Roxy's on Friday. Roxy was shit on Friday.
Wednesdays? Dog.
I think I went to Roxy's one time outside of Fridays. I think I went one time out when it wasn't Friday, and I think it might have been like Spanish night, and I was like, nah, I'm sticking to Friday. It might have been like
Friday was Spanish night at that time.
no. Oh well, yeah, during the guild era.
Yeah,
yes.
the guild era, yes.
Yeah,
Bruh, but I used to go in there with $20
it'd be fucked up.
and nigga. What?
Nah.
What you told me?
when it was
You
when
get
it was
like
ro-
5 drinks and then like 5 beers.
I used to. The first time that I'll never forget that first night when we went in there, and that was the deal. Because I was unemployed at this time. I was unemployed.
So you was
you know what I'm saying?
turning
So
up
I
and
just
said,
had,
"Fuck
you know
it."
what I'm saying? I had whatever little money I had, you know what I'm saying, left
Turn
over
over
and
that
whatnot.
financial aid money. Yeah.
And that anything was getting free, I'm sliding.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a slide. Man, we got in that bitch, and I got to the bar. I had my hot dub on me. Dub was steaming. They was like, you want Wells or Top Shelf?
No, good
I
goddamn
said,
well that shit was crumbled up.
Nah.
That was a crumbled
Nah,
up.
that
dub.
shit was folded. That shit was folded nice. So it didn't fall out. So they said, you want Wells or Top Shelf? I was like, how much is the Top Shelf? They said $2. I was like, and when you say Top Shelf, you mean like Hennessy? $2. I was like, give me 2. Give me 2. Give me a Hennessy double, please. For the 4. Threw them the 5. I'm
Keep
like,
that one.
keep
You
that
good?
one.
Go keep that
I'll
one.
be
You
back.
got that, my man.
I'll be back.
I'll be back.
I'll be back.
But what did you chase it with?
Nothing.
Cranberry. I think I
Oh.
had cranberry.
Okay.
All right.
I'll be back.
This man said nothing.
Right? So, bang. Hennessy double to the head. You
Oh,
already
you said
know.
it was a double. I forgot. All right,
Double.
that's
So
fine.
I'm
okay.
we
Yeah.
vibing.
To the head.
Not to the head, but like it went pretty quick. Cause now I'm like, wait a minute.
$4.
But this was the kicker. The Wells was still free.
Mhm.
So I'm in between drinks.
Oh
I'm
my
getting me a little Wells in the
What do you mean by Wells?
Like the Jack or-
like not even a like a
E&J?
Tito's or some shit.
But they said Tito's is top shelf considered.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well,
Tito's is up
I
there
know I
for
was
some strange reasons.
whatever they Wells whiskey was. That's what I was getting in between the Hennessy's. Nick,
Mm.
Okay.
by the end of that night, they was coming to get me out the bathroom.
Yeah.
Who drove you?
Landon.
Okay, good.
I rode with Landon. I was literally outside sitting. That was when I walked into the glass. So you've been downstairs. You've come in downstairs. So when you know how you go in, there's a sliding glass door right there. Nigga. I walked in that shit so hard. You would have thought that shit have broke.
What you broke?
Nothing.
Okay, good.
I just knew it was gonna shatter as hard as I hit that.
Just broke your confidence and shit.
You know what's funny? You know you hear everybody in the background. Ooh, I ain't even turn around.
You can't.
I just took my step to the left.
bro.
And
You
walked
cannot. You cannot, bro. You cannot. That's one of them. You just gotta be damn. Ah, damn.
I ain't even damn. I just stepped to the side. I just walked out like nothing happened, bro. Like y'all, and I literally sat behind I sat behind Landon's car the entire night. I think I was out there for like an hour.
Yeah.
They was talking about, bro, we was looking for you. Like that. I had my phone. I was asleep. I was back there like KO, sitting behind the car. Yeah. No, I was sitting on, so he back there, you know how they got the little curb stump. I was just sitting on that bit like. I get in the car. The funniest part about that is, so I get in the car. He finally comes and gets me. Why is there 2 girls in the back seat? I'm like, what are we doing, bro? I'm like, I'm fucked up.
Like I gotta go. Take me home.
I'm in no place. I'm in no place to be handling any type of kind of business like this.
This nigga
He's
said,
like, bro,
"Get
we
these
just
harlots out my face."
Right, he was like, bro, we just gonna take them home. I was
Yeah.
like, good, cause I ain't got it.
I can't do it.
I ain't got it tonight. I knew them from somewhere, so I think they just needed a ride or some shit. But I was like, bro, even if I didn't have it, I'm not on my A game right now. Clearly, I've been missing for an hour. Like, I need a bed quickly. Good times. I've been here too long. You've been here for a while. Well, you left kinda and came leaving.
Yeah.
Palm
I mean, I
Coast
still
County.
was working here, yeah. So I spent half my time here anyway. You know what I mean? But yeah,
in May.
Wow. 10 years.
Damn, when I'm over here tonight. Yeah.
Damn.
Damn.
I've been here since 98.
Stop playing.
Hey, not on my screen, partner. You better not put no. Yeah, the. What? You don't want him tracking that? Not no wet dog.
That's worse.
That's way worse. That's way worse. That's not a cat. She's talking about shit.
That
He
shit-
gonna shake himself.
that
Talking
shit-
to the microphone.
That shit will
Talk
linger.
this
Dogs
foolishness.
don't shake themselves.
They do,
They do,
but they still be wet.
Yeah, it's, yeah.
Oh.
Like, nigga already been outside.
Yo,
Who is
what?
talking?
Huh?
Who over here talking?
Who? Oh, the dog?
He want to come in. At least
I know he
Yeah.
want to come in. Hold on, let me see something here. What we got? What's going on?
You should tweet of the week.
Ooh, that's a good one. What is my tweet of the week? I have no idea, actually. You got one?
I don't even know if I got one. I feel like Twitter just been off a
Oh.
shitstorm.
I definitely got a tweet of the week. Absolutely. 100%. This one's for you, bro.
Yeah, motherfucker.
Dog.
What's the name? What's shorty name from Devil Wears Prada?
Put something on it. I sell ice in the winter. I sell fire in hell. I am a hustler, baby. I'll sell water to a well.
I fuck with a delivery though.
Stop it. Stop
I
it.
fuck with a delivery though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
He say, you know, I'm showing him the rapper, the white, the old lady, the white lady.
shit like a bootleg Meryl Streep.
I was born to get cake. Move on and switch states. Capped a coupe with a roof gone and switch plates. Never dictate, never follow orders. Dick face, get your shit straight. Fuck all this is Big J.
Damn. You giving her bars, bro? What if she? If she's ever sent you like, if you just so happen to stumble on some shots from her, are you responding?
From who?
Her.
Her?
Yeah.
Of course.
What was her name? Her name was like
Oh yeah.
something
Will
Mandy.
not lose ever.
Mandy the Menace or some
Man,
shit.
everybody got a kid.
Fuck
No,
off.
no,
It's the dancing. The dancing is the funniest.
Bro, I just seen T-Rex battle a teenager and shit, man. So it's the most disrespectful shit to this little
Mandy
nigga.
Mayhem.
Yeah, man. Everybody got to get it, bro.
So you giving bars to Mandy Mayhem if she
what?
jumps stupid.
Yeah. Be a grim adventure for Mandy. You understand what I'm saying? Did that.
This is why I miss having a video up. I should've
To see
seen-
your
you
reaction
should've
for
seen my
that
face
shit.
just now. That
Look.
nigga still got it.
Yeah, it's off the
That
cuff.
nigga
That's off
still
the
got
cuff. You know what I'm saying?
That nigga still got it. When's it? When you
Next
get
week's
back?
gonna be-
Oh, you heading out there? I know.
Yeah, yeah.
It look like a damn.
It's gonna be a nice
Smack
little 3-day
Super Bowl out
yeah,
here.
it's gonna be a nice little 3-day weekend, but 3-day event. I
She
mean,
not
but
gonna
yeah.
let me go
Oh,
Go
oh, to the rap
to
battles.
the rap battles. Here.
This one,
Next
they
weekend.
they will for sure get pat down at this one. Like, yeah, this one.
Safety
they not.
first.
Smack don't play with that shit.
No, I'm not going all 3 days. I just need one experience.
Oh no, this is a Sunday. Sunday's the one that's open to the public. I think the other two they're waiting to like disclose the location when it gets there.
But
So
the one on Sunday is open to
yeah.
the public.
I really
What's the main event?
Tay Rock and Kid Slade.
Who?
It's a new cat, but
Tay-Rock need to stop.
He is dope though, so I give him that.
I need Tay-Rock to not just keep battling everybody.
That nigga love that shit, bro. Honestly,
He's
I don't-
literally battled everybody at least twice.
some of the names, a lot of the names is new, but it's Tay Rock, Kid Slade, Geechee Gotti, and Jay Mills. It's gonna be fucking hilarious.
Jay Mills?
Yes.
Like Jay Mills?
hmm
Jay Mills.
Yeah, like Jay Mills.
I be styling on you niggas all crazy. No way. Is that really?
That's
I'm the real, I'm the authentic, the fact that the truth is Jay Mills, brown skin, but I black in the
okay.
booth. Stop. But that green and that
Yo.
white, you'll see red.
Hey.
Mushroom
He said,
bullets
"Hey, yo,
hit your
Big."
body and they spread.
Hey, he said,
Leave
"Hey,
your
yo,
ass
Big,
dead.
am I trouble or what?" But yeah, the him. Fucking him.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Twerking real sick. O-Red and Trufo. A couple of
I
other
just
ones
asked
and shit.
about Red, didn't I?
Kitchen clean. There's a nigga on here on this card too that somebody was trying to set up a 1 round with me for ease. So I'm probably gonna go there and talk shit to him, but he probably gonna win.
That's gonna be lit.
It's gonna be a good card.
That's gonna be an experience.
Calico and Charlie Clips battling on Saturday. You know what I mean? That's gonna be good.
Calico.
Bourbon, Shotgun, Suge. So I'm trying. That's the one I'm really trying to go to.
What did they have there?
Food? Nothing.
They don't have no food. That would be a good spot to get your catering thing off. Though.
That sounds like a.
I'd have to bring the have to have.
They do.
a
Honestly,
couple
they do.
Gotta have a couple swambies for that.
They do. They do have fucking like they do be having like catering coming by sometimes though. Like I went to one of them and this nigga just ordered like Popeyes for everybody.
Not the Popeyes.
Yeah,
for
everybody though, man. Yeah, nigga ain't gotta pay for that shit. Man, I got some good quality battles. It was dope.
That's crazy.
Oh, but nah, I think I sent you or nah. Did I send you the tweet? Damn. Yo, somebody said they ain't playing Jay-Z in the club and started playing this shit.
Started playing with imaginary players.
Yeah, they like. But it had like
How do you
it had
feel
chicks
about the
trying
whole-
to twerk to this shit.
You think you heard what Boosie said? Boosie said he more relevant than Jay-Z in hip hop. Relevant. Yeah. I'm gonna get your whole Avenger game on.
In what
I'm
context?
giving it to you. I'm giving you an alley oop.
It's a
Yeah,
thing.
that boy done sat up.
Nah.
That boy straightening his posture. I said, hold that boy. You didn't just straighten your whole posture.
I've been straightening my posture.
Is that your favorite rapper?
It is.
Okay.
I've been straightening my posture all recording. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I've been sliding on the
But
couch.
in what
It's cool.
context did Boosie mean?
They not playing Jay-Z in the club.
It's
It's not club music.
It's a piggyback off of the 21 Nas shit that was going on with 21 saying Nas isn't relevant. And I still stand. I have the same stance I had with the Nas shit. I feel like they're using the wrong word. I don't know if it's relevant. Because at the end of the day, if Jay-Z and Boosie drop same day.
You know who gonna do
So
it.
if we do, are we doing relevancy off of sales? Are we
You don't
doing?
even have to say that. Jay-Z dropped
A verse.
that was talked about more than any Boosie project that I've heard
Ever.
drop this year.
Right.
Probably ever.
You know what I'm saying? Overrated as that verse was, the shit they still talk about that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it is
How
what it
can
is.
you not say that's relevancy?
That was pretty good.
So that's why I feel like
What? The verse? The Jay-Z
Are you
verse?
talking about the God is?
Yeah.
it
God
was
did.
cool.
I didn't remember the name. I thought it was pretty
That was
good.
God did.
But how they were
God
how they
did.
were hyping it up,
It's same thing.
how they were hyping it up, it wasn't.
it wasn't that.
Yeah, it wasn't that, but it was a good verse. Though.
They were saying it was like best verse he's ever done.
Yeah,
yada,
I'm like,
yada,
nah,
yada.
y'all are bugging. But
Yeah, it was a bit much.
But yeah, I think they just using the wrong words and shit. And then the reasoning, at least with Boosie, is they ain't playing Jay-Z in the club, and that's like the funniest shit. Cause I remember niggas was criticizing Hov for doing the radio singles on his album and shit, and chasing the club records. Like, and I get it, it's funny, you know what I mean? Get you who's gonna play 99 Problems in the club? We not gonna act like
I mean,
the I'm a hustler, baby was not ain't ring out.
Mercedes. I just see Mercedes.
Mercedes. Oh my
Green
god.
Valley.
Stop.
She
The
stripped.
99 Problems.
She stripped real hard, so it was like.
I don't even want to get a lap.
But you ever had that? I was telling her.
I getting a lap dance to fuck you where I'm from or some shit.
I was
It's a
telling her, you ever
takeover.
had them chicks back in the day when, you know what I'm saying, you used to get when literally going to the club to get your meat rubbed on by a dancing girl was the goal. Like, that was literally the goal of going to these clubs. You was chasing the ass. Like, that's literally was the goal.
Facts.
You ever ran across that one who used to, he over here. You ever ran across that one that was like just going extra hard to where they was like beating your dick up for real?
Facts. I'm like, yo, relax, like chill, like yo, chill, like you know what I'm saying? Because for one, you wearing this hard ass denim ass jeans and shit.
Yo, and they
you know what I'm saying?
had on the denim.
With the fucking with the
Why?
big belt, with the
With the
rob,
rhinesto-
with the
little-
studs and shit on
Yeah.
it. So now that shit's like piercing my stomach area and my crotchal region and shit. And it's a fast song, so you trying to twerk extra hard and shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like I'm like,
told
fam,
you.
this shit is not like.
I told you, it's not just.
Dick soft as
is
fuck. Like this
is
shit is not.
universal. Like this is not. I did not make this up. This is all men feel like this. All men have felt this way.
Hilarious.
Nah,
It's always
that
those
shit's
ones.
not cool, fam. That
I
shit's
never
not
forget there was this one girl. Like it's funny because I used to see her all the time, but like this was just happened to be the one time I happened to be around and she happened to be around and we happened to dance with each other. And that was at a Caribbean party and she had on these denim shorts. I'll never forget this. When I tell you,
Worst
I
shit
walked
ever.
away from that like in pain, like in serious pain to where I didn't dance with anybody else the rest of the day.
Facts.
Like I went and sat down and was like, yo, what the fuck was she doing to me? Like it was like I couldn't even control myself. She was just like, wham, wham, wham. I was like, yo, why am I enduring this right now?
And I know, like, it's like family, like you.
It was
like,
crazy.
Why didn't you move?
I think she had me.
It was the experience. You were in a trance.
I think I was just in shock.
You're a victim, man. You're a
Like,
victim.
literally, I think I was literally at a loss
You
for
were in
words.
shock?
Like,
Okay,
is this
okay.
really how this is going down right now?
What is that word?
Traumatized.
No. It'll come to me probably tomorrow.
It was crazy. It was a crazy experience.
Not doing too much, man. I can't fuck with all that shit.
Huh?
That and if we dance, and unless Dirty Wine is on, and I'm old, I'm washed up, so I don't even dance to Dirty Wine no more. But don't be rubbing, doing shit with your hair and all that.
Oh
shit.
nah, I don't like that. I never like that.
Yeah, nah.
Was
it's
you a
just
middle
not
nigga?
cool, son. Huh?
Was you a middle nigga? Like a nigga who used to like to be in the middle of the party? Like,
Nah,
where it was
I'm the wall. You
You was
understand?
the wall?
I be on the wall. You know what I mean? I be
That's
on the
where I was
wall. I'm
at.
in the cut. You know what I'm saying? Chilling.
I was out there in the cut.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was never.
I definitely play the wall.
I used
bro.
to get
It's no
dragged.
sport, you know what I'm saying?
I used to get dragged into them. Like, bro, come on. I used to be
like noob.
I give you one trip in there.
Right,
And
right.
that's it.
Pretty much.
Do a quick little lap.
Quick
You know what I
lap.
mean? Little lap.
See who I need to see. Oh, you in here wilding?
You're right.
Noted.
Facts.
I'm
No,
out.
we out. We out.
Because
My
boy,
cousin loved the middle.
Nah, and that's where all them. That's who used to be in the middle.
Who?
People who didn't care about sweating on themselves.
Facts.
Cause goddamn, they used to be in that bitch wet. I used to be like, ugh. Like I hated like having to like be like, oh excuse me, my bad. This nigga whole back wet. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
See, well, that's why.
and girls used to sweat their ass.
I'd
off
have
in there, too.
I'd have
I'd
the
be
long
like,
sleeve, the long sleeve shirt button up on sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
That's back when we used to have to go to the club business casual.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Still, that shit like it's like a defense. You know what I mean? Get that shit off.
We used to have to go to the club business casual. You remember that? Niggas was in bow ties and fucking
Cardigans.
cardigans.
blazers. I told you I was a cardigan nigga.
Yeah,
I told you
you was a cardigan.
I was a cardigan.
I was a polo nigga.
The
It was.
I had the polo too and shit, but
Sperry's.
Yeah.
I ain't had the Sperry's.
I was a Sperry nigga. I had Sperry's in different colors. I had orange, blue, green,
I still like Sperry's.
gray.
I like that look on me.
I had all of that. Like
Soft look.
we literally
Like you
was
about to
going
go
to
play
the club.
golf and go to work.
Like we like literally like we just got out of a job interview. Straight to the club.
Facts.
Like that's what I'm saying. You used to going to work and going to that shit wasn't hard. That shit was not hard. Unless when I used to work at like Chick-fil-A and shit, that shit sucked. But I used to have to go home and shower after Chick-fil-A. I couldn't do the quick change in the car. But call center. I came in here and so it's some bullshit. My shit ironed in the car, hanging up.
Right.
We out. But nah, them I hate like I be thinking about them old parties because I hate the club now. Like I can't even see myself in the club right now. So like I just reminisce on like the fun I used to have in the club and the things I used to see in the club.
I
And
didn't have enough fun in the club.
Shh. I've been
I
going to the
stopped
club since I was
going.
15.
I stopped going early.
I was going to the teen club.
Little warehouse
There was
parties
like-
on
bro,
some of that
they
shit.
had like teen clubs back home. There was a club
went to
called
the middle
Paris
school
that I never
party.
went to, sadly. But there was a club called Christopher's.
I think
That
my
was the
first
one.
Well, in Miami they used to have it like at Super Wheels or Thunder Wheels, whatever that shit was, where they used to like on Fridays sometimes they'd have the Caribbean parties there. And then I think the next closest like club type of thing that I went to was fucking I can't even call Wet Fed or Juve that, but niggas was in there for high school. This is just like right after homecoming.
It's
What?
funny. My first real Caribbean party experience wasn't until I started like coming down here.
It makes sense.
But when I went, have you ever been to Carnival, like real Carnival?
Absolutely.
In Miami?
I've been to Carnival Miami and Canada.
Oh yeah, you
been
did
to
say you went to
Carabana and
Carabana,
shit.
you did.
Yeah.
Bruh. What an experience.
Carabana was the one for me though,
What an
cause
experience.
I never went.
It's the like the
I was
ones
supposed
here
to go
are cool,
so many
but
times, but
the real ones.
my mom said no.
That's why I want to go. Like I want to go to an island one and shit. I
Yeah,
think
I do
like
too.
Trinidad or one of them or something. You know what I mean?
I definitely would.
But like I said, the Caribbean one, like I said, that shit was dumb fun just because I had just turned 19. That's the legal drinking age, and niggas got lit.
Oh yeah, I would
You know
have
what I'm saying? Like that whole weekend was just.
big lit.
That's the first time I seen somebody get trampled on like that shit because niggas let off around and shit during the parade, and that shit looked like the Lion King shit when the fucking cantaloupe and all that. Yeah, nah, she made it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was bad. Yeah, 'cause we had dipped off to the little hill and shit, and we seen all of that shit. She like tripped, and I said, "Oh gosh."
Boot to the grill.
Yeah, it was nasty. She brought down like two or three other people, but yeah. Definitely gotta do the Caribbean or the carnival shit at the islands though. That's supposed to be like a different experience.
Oh shit. Hold on, my bad. Somebody said Lamar Jackson got hurt. That's not good. I hope not. I really hope not. Anyway, we got the throwbacks on today. Giants wearing the throwback today?
Hey.
We almost done. Yeah, we almost done. We ain't gonna. We gonna wrap this up in a second. Cole gonna be mad because he be giving me so many topics, and I be like, bro, you need to be here. Hey. Headphones. Apparently, Floyd Mayweather trying to buy an NBA team.
What team is this?
Apparently, he got $2 billion ready to spend.
What, on the
I don't know who. I'm trying to think who was even up for sale. I won't say up for sale, but who does he have the ability to
Who's sellable?
Right.
Ooh.
Maybe like Sacramento. No,
The
I think they
Lakers?
just no. $2 billion not enough to buy the Lakers.
Hell no. Fuck that.
Not enough. Shit, maybe like a Magic's, like the Orlando Magic, possibly.
I can see that.
Or if they decide to put a team in Vegas, because he's from Vegas.
They're
talking about adding 2 teams. I could see one going to Vegas and one going to Seattle.
That's cold.
There used to be a team in Seattle.
What was the name of it?
Supersonics.
Oh, you didn't tell me that.
Gary Payton and them used to be. That's Kevin Durant was drafted by the Seattle Supersonics.
Yeah.
And then they
you told
moved
me that.
to Oklahoma City to be the Oklahoma City Thunder.
That's when they caught the glow.
Right. So I could see them going back to Seattle and one in Vegas. Because I think those are the only 2. Well, I'm just thinking logistics wise.
You gonna put one in Jacksonville?
I wish, but I don't think so. If that would take another like 20-25 years. I don't think we have the shit. I don't think we have the infrastructure for the Jaguars to really be consistently good. Like if the Jaguars were a consistently good team, Jacksonville would be busting at the seams for real. Which it already is. They're building up every single like every time I go home it's something new. Every time I go home it's something new.
Yeah, they're trying to use up all the land at this point.
Literally every speck of land is getting used. So it's it's big business at this point. Hey, you got anything else? We can close this out. So
No, I'm good.
You sure you good? You sure?
Yeah, we Gucci.
Let me see if there's anything else that's super pressing.
I'll probably still come by next week too, cause the battles ain't till like 4.
Okay.
Say happy holidays.
Oh
yes.
Yeah.
Well, no, we'll be back.
Yeah, we'll be
before
on. Yeah, we're gonna be on. Apparently, gaslighting was made word of the year.
I can see that.
Word gaslighting. That's interesting.
I can see that.
Oh, California is in the last stages of passing a reparations legislation. That is interesting. They're saying that these are just residents of California. So California panel estimates $569 billion in reparations is owed to black residents. This is just in California.
And I believe him.
And this, listen. This California task force studying the long-term effects of slavery and systematic racism on black residents in the state has estimated a whopping $569 billion in reparations is owed to the descendants of enslaved people. The nine-member panel. Damn, why was that so hard to say? The 9-member panel concluded that black Californians whose ancestors were in the U.S. in the 19th century are due $223,000 each due to housing discrimination practices utilized from 1933 to 1977. Just think about that, though. That's just housing practice.
I believe it.
Nigga should have moved to California.
I believe it.
But that's just housing.
Think about
practices.
gentrification and where that stuff started at. I'm just gonna come take your land, give you about $300 and get out.
Just
Send you on your way.
that's just
Land.
housing practices.
exactly.
It's so many other things. It's going. I'm telling.
Like what about the cotton pickings?
All I'm gonna tell you is this: once that happens, if they ever do decide to give black people real reparations,
It's up.
it's not. The value, something is going to happen to the value of the dollar to make that shit worthless. This is where I need Cole. This is where I miss Cole. Cole, if you're listening to this,
Shoot us your theories.
we need to get you. I need to get a call. So we need to get you. We need you back here.
Yeah, call that nigga like.
Because I'm here to be silly.
We gotta call that nigga like Miss Cleo and shit, man.
You
Get
know
the
what I'm
get the
saying?
theories and shit.
I'm
man.
here to be silly. You used to keep us on the serious track. I can't do it. I can't. I'm here to be drunk and high and twisted. Anyway, let me see what else. Anything else to run through?
Yeah, that was it.
Just
Oh, speaking of Miss Cleo, like I said, she got the documentary coming out.
Miss Cleo got a documentary coming out.
Oh, yeah.
I gotta check that out.
HBO Max.
Gotta look at that.
Gotta watch that shit as a family.
Alarming rise of hate speech on Twitter since Elon took over. It has went up 58% against gay men, 61% against Jews, 202% against blacks. Bro, they hate us.
Like,
You ever
We
just
look
sit back and be like,
when and
"Damn,
where
why
it
they hate
counts,
us
huh?"
like that? Why they hate us so much? That's crazy.
and I don't know why. I'm like,
Thriller been out 40 years.
what's the hate about?
Everybody want to be a nigga, but don't nobody want to be a nigga. It's one of the realest shits I've ever heard.
Yeah.
That is probably the realest shit I've ever heard. Let's see. Ain't nobody talking about no damn Jaguars, nigga. I'm just looking at. I asked the group, we like, hey, what y'all want me to talk about real quick? Well, apparently Kiki Palmer's pregnant. Congratulations to
I
her.
told you that.
No, shout out to her.
For real, shout out to her.
Oh, did you see that Wallow thing he tried to do on Thanksgiving? Hilarious. This man Wallow. I don't think you know who Wallow is.
Yo,
But
nigga tricking off that fucking that podcast money.
right, so he's a
Ex-convict
ex-convict who
turned
is
into
a multi-million-dollar podcaster.
/ motivational speaker. We'll
Right.
give him that title too.
Yes, great motivational speaker. But he tried to do like a Thanksgiving giveaway shopping spree type of joint for 15 women who came out to a certain Target on Thanksgiving. They show up. It's like a horde of people outside Target. Wallow shows up outside Target on Thanksgiving. Target is closed on Thanksgiving. And it was on some like you could put anything you want in the cart. He gonna pay for it. He just got signed like $100 million for his podcast or whatnot.
Allegedly.
Yeah, something like that. So they're outside Target. It's probably like 100, 200 women out there who showed up. Obviously, I mean, he was only gonna be able to pick 15, I guess. But yeah, they showed up outside of Target, and Target was closed on Thanksgiving. So.
Was this on purpose?
No, I don't think he realized it was gonna be closed on Thanksgiving.
Nobody decided to check with Target.
Hey, I would have.
Jesus.
Sometimes people just need a blessing and they just
money.
It's like to pump
Yo.
fake them like that is
The
wild.
people was probably like, I know they closed, but maybe it's like a special day for
Right.
us.
Maybe
Nah, man.
maybe Wallow
Maybe
got
Wallow,
access.
maybe Wallow bought out Target for
Right.
the day. You know what I mean? On some shopping spree shit. Ooh, no.
Like the
Hey,
CEO
this is what happens when
was
you make videos, signing contracts with Rich Forever playing in the background.
I mean,
They gonna come see about it.
I want to know how long is forever? Like, yo.
How long? How long?
Ever.
Because we gonna find out. No, that was funny. I did see that. That shit was hilarious.
I hope he at least compensated the women.
Let me see something.
This
Yeah.
nigga was, nigga signed for a deal turning daddy trick dollars, bro.
Apparently, a lot of. I've seen a few of these crypto leaders are dying mysterious deaths. Keep an eye out on that. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
All I say is I don't know nothing about nothing. So
Right.
leave me
Fantasia
alone.
is a SG row. Who
Oh,
saw that
real,
coming?
real.
I don't know. I think she's a real one. Shout out to Fantasia. Bank of America and other financial CEOs are saying to expect a recession in early 2023. Like we didn't know that already.
Right.
Um,
Man, look.
Oh, Angela Yee is no longer on the Breakfast Club. She had her last episode.
I wonder if they're gonna fill that seat, or if they're just gonna keep it with them too.
Maybe more guest spots.
Yeah, it'll probably be. It's probably guests. Isn't there a guest every single day?
Damn near.
Yeah. So
If not every day, every other day.
But who do you like? I don't even know who you can. That's
To
hard.
fill
That's
that.
a hard seat to replace.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it a hard seat to replace because of the job, or because of what we've grown to know as the Breakfast Club?
Yes.
Because the job, I feel like, is easy. Her job was easy
For
to
what
fucking do.
we know the Breakfast Club to be, yes.
Okay.
It's one of those things that's like because that trio has been doing it for so long. It's like
I just don't think her particular job was as
she fit whatever she did.
It fit, definitely, yeah.
Fit and worked all this time.
Absolutely.
She
Like I
was
said, I'm
in
only
all-
talking about the specific job, like her specific role. I'm only talking about like her specific role and shit. But like obviously the aesthetics and the energy that them three created, yeah, was the shit. So.
What? What time is it? 2:00. Yeah. All right. Hey, we got about an hour and a half in. We good. That's a good.
Yeah,
that's
no,
a
we
good.
chilling.
That's a good.
I gotta tend to this one.
Yeah, we got a good amount.
It be like that sometimes.
Sometimes. Yeah, that's about it. Ain't nothing else too crazy. Oh, Jerry Jones, the whole Jerry Jones pick, that was stupid. Of course he was out there. The nigga was 50. Like I'm sure when you pull up old pictures of me and you see me standing behind somebody getting jumped, I was there. I had to see what was going on too.
Right.
They found a picture of Jerry Jones outside of one of the schools.
One school that they were trying to integrate in.
Yes.
And
it didn't even. He was just literally just like just looking. He wasn't like one of the people I was like.
Was he?
I mean, we didn't see
Exactly.
in the photo. It wasn't. That's not what they showed. But the photo is hilarious because somebody was like, the two people who was like actually in the front, they were like, this is exactly what bullies look like back then. It was hilarious because they literally looked like any type of like movie bully that you could think of. It was literally
big
like,
doofus, Brutus looking
yeah,
motherfucker,
bro,
Pluto looking ass.
buzz cut with the spikes in the front.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ugly. All right. If you made it this far, you already know what it is.
Sure.
Chef Don T. Anything?
Happy holidays.
Into the microphone, please.
Happy holidays to y'all. Get y'all seasonings before Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Before Christmas comes. And New Year's, because you know you got to get your greens and stuff on New Year's.
Facts.
Into the microphone.
I got a holiday sale going on right now.
Into the microphone.
I am in the
No, you're
microphone.
not. You over here like this.
I'm in the microphone.
Thank you. You was in the choir. You know how to sing in the mic.
Y'all, he hungry.
I am.
So he acting up right now.
I am.
Oh Lord, they get hangry.
Right.
But
But like he said, we about to close this out. Happy Sunday.
Yeah. Happy holidays and all of that, man. Sure.